daughter kneeled on my trachea this morning. Now my voice sounds funny. Ah, ah. Combined with the fact of mildly bad technique, it may sound alright. We're trying our hardest to get set up to start seeding wheat. We're just getting our seed tank hooked up to our cultivator here, getting everything hooked up. Takes a little bit of time. Dad's getting wheat seed right now. It always feels like you're missing something. It always feels like something's broken. But we'll see what happens. So this is our third year running our liquid fertilizer setup. We use it on the front here. We custom built this rack here and we bought this tank. We plumbed it in, going all the way into the back, and we use in-row fertilization, it's called. And so it comes through these lines here and it divides it into these individual shanks and it goes down into each little row. And it works as good as the textbook says it should. Using this for about 6 or 7 years now. It's all right. Sometimes we hate it, sometimes we love it. It's just what we have to work with. And same with this. I mean, we use chain calibration, it's called. So we adjust our pounds per acre for seed and fertilizer with sprockets. And I don't really understand it. Dad sort of understands it enough to be able to use it properly. It'd be cool to upgrade, but this is what we can afford. So we just have to vacuum out the bottom part of that tank there. We got some paint chips in there. It actually won't auger out. And so we just got to vacuum it out. We're going to get this thing filled up, get it down to the field there. We'll get this thing fixed up. We'll get it loaded up with seed. And hopefully we can seed before it rains, because it might rain because it's Alberta. Don't let anybody ever tell you that carbon is a pollutant. Because if it was, we wouldn't be fertilizing with it. This stuff, humic acid, is basically in the family of coal. Carbon, really. So if we're fertilizing with it, and it's a natural construct of God's green earth, then why, in God's green earth, are we told that carbon is a pollutant? Beats me. I'm gonna do this one-handed with the camera. Hey, catch. Finally ready. Got the humic acid in. Got everything mixed up, ready to go. I got the seed and the fertilizer out in the field here. We're gonna load it all up, get it calibrated, and hopefully we only find about 5 problems with it, and then we will be seeding. Finally. Feels good. I hope I don't offend anybody with how dirty I usually am. It's not usually the first thing that I think about on any given day, and me putting a camera in my face to talk to people in the world doesn't really faze me. It's just who I am. Love me, hate me, I don't really care. I just like to be dirty. You know what I mean. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, kitty. Meow. 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 I'd run away from me too. So we calibrate this thing by engaging all of the sprockets, and then the augers run and it fills these buckets with the product that we need. So it's mimicking seeding, but the only difference is that we don't have the fan on to blow it through the tubes. And then after 120 feet, we weigh the buckets and we know how many pounds per acre we're going to be getting. Got our tank calibrated and everything's good, but we couldn't get our liquid fertilizer pump going, so we had to bring it up, unload it, tear the pump apart. Must have been seized, dead fish or something, I don't know. But we're back going, loading it up again, and we actually know it's working because Dad turned it on and it shot liquid fertilizer out the side of the one in-row distributors. Now everything smells like last year's fish dinner. You know, the well-known rule of thumb in grain farming is you never start the season on a field by the highway, because you're bound to screw up somewhere and whoever drives by is gonna see it. But we're close to the house and we really don't care what people think because we're organic farmers, and if we cared what people thought, we wouldn't be doing it. Just checking liquid fertilizer hoses and seed runs, making sure everything's running properly. Run the liquid again. I don't see any over here. Well, we're having first field fun. Now we have all our little fertilizer filters plugged up. So we had to stop for supper. We ran into another problem. Expected, of course. But each one of these little filters filters the fluid that is going into these little nozzles here. And that is what controls the rate of application. And unfortunately, those little holes get plugged. And when they get plugged, they don't work. And that's just annoying. And we're not doing this for fun either, so we want it to work. So I'm gonna go through, finish cleaning these up, and hopefully the next time I see you, or the next time you see me, you guys see me, we'll be working. We're gonna get it all fired up. We're gonna recheck the runs, and then we're also gonna check the seed depth. See where we're at. Go that far. Huh? Go that far. So we are not die-hard organic farmers, and here's why. Okay. We're not going to do something if it's not working. These are quackgrass roots, and we have thousands of millions of them out here. So we're not going to lose production on a piece of land when it's obviously not working. We sprayed this with Roundup last fall. Now this is a wheat crop that is being grown organically, but it's not certified organic. It can't be sold as certified organic wheat for 3 years. So we get 2 more crops after this one before it's back into the organic certification program that we have. As long as we don't have to spray it again. Sometimes ground like this is just really hard to manage. But Dad's gonna make a first pass here. I'll check seed depth again, and then he can go seed. And I can feel the conscience of an angry milk cow in my future. You don't want an angry milk cow. I better go take care of her. did it. What time is it? 8 o'clock. We got in the field. What day is it? May 11th at 8 o'clock. It's for the record. This is David Luce at Loose Ends Ranch. See you next time. Oh, come on, Ellie. I mean, I'm busy. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on. Of course I care about you, but I mean, I can't leave my responsibilities. Ellie, don't give me that. Cow.